Hey guys, it's Glenn from glenscarcollection.com, and today we're driving Rob Ferretti's Ferrari 488 Spyder. Alright guys, we're in the 488 Spyder, Rob Ferretti's car. He's generous enough to let me drive it and review it. So let me give you some stats. This car has 660 horsepower, 560 foot-pounds of torque, all from a 3.9 liter twin turbocharged V8. The engine is right behind our head there. It's a mid-engine car. Base price for the Spyder is about $270,000. This one, as equipped, is $383,000. Rob just did a video, which you may see before this, where he dynoed the Spyder, and it was like 620 wheel horsepower, which is amazing for 660 gross horsepower. The car weighs about 3,350, you know, depending on options. So let's say between 3,300 and 3,400 pounds, according to Car and Driver, and a 0 to 60 time of 2.9 seconds. Wow, so far you can feel this turbo motor. This car really moves. Now it doesn't have that crazy sound that the 458 has, but it's still good nonetheless. 660 horsepower, 560 foot-pounds of torque. I don't know how to signal on this car. Oh, here we go. Cancels itself. Holy shit. Oh my God, is this car fast? I figured out how to press get the signal off. Rob's in front of us driving my 993 Turbo. Oh. Somebody just cut him off. So far this car is very smooth riding. I mean, it's, you know, it's sports car stiff, but nothing too crazy. These roads are very bumpy, so the camera's going to be shaking a little bit. Just giving it a little gas on the underpass. This car is very sharp turning, just like the 458. It's a very nimble car. Mid-engine. About 3,350 pounds, 3,350 pounds, give or take. Maybe with options, it's about 3,400. This car has over 100,000 in options, including the Daytona seats, the Scuderia shields. Paddles respond instantly. It's a dual clutch transmission. Turbo, you just got gobs of power. That's the difference. You can really feel the power difference between this and the 458. Paddles respond instantly. It's a dual clutch transmission. turbo, you just got gobs of power. That's the difference. You can really feel the power difference between this and the 458. Change lanes without looking. Some blind spots. Gas mileage is 15 to 22, but who cares? Not the way we're driving. So to use these signals there, the signals are actually on the steering wheel. Press the button once to signal, you press it a second time to cancel it. Now this is a 7-speed dual clutch transmission, so you know, now going a highway speed, we're at about 2,000 RPM. Brutally fast. Thank you, Rob, for letting me drive your car. I hope it downshifts to first. This car is so brutally fast. Now, Ferrari gives a 3-year warranty, so 36 months, and the mileage is unlimited. So if I could afford one of these cars, which I can, this car had a sticker of almost $400,000. Drive the heck of it. Put 100,000 miles on this car because you got a bumper-to-bumper warranty for 3 years. Shifts on this car instantaneous, so 5th, 4th, 3rd. You have the shift lights here. Hopefully they're coming on the camera, almost like Formula 1 style. Which you'll watch here real quick. So watch the shift lights now. The speedometer is a little thing all the way to the side. I'm sure you could play these screens. It's not my car, so I'm not going to fool around with it. But obviously the tachometer is front and center, exactly what you need to see. Who cares how fast you're going? Wow, I think this car only has 175 miles on it. Jeez, all the cars I review are such low mileage cars. Luckily, Rob's a very generous owner. The front vane on these cars actually drops at speed. I don't think I have a good enough suction on my GoPro to show that. Now, does this car have the wail of a 458? No, the 458 is certainly the better sounding car. This is much better performance, 2.9 seconds to 60. And let me tell you something, it feels faster than that. If you told me it was 2.5 or 2.2, I'd believe you. That's how quick this car is. Like I said, I care more about handling than acceleration. And this car is really a great handling car. It's so nimble, being mid-engine. The suspension, you know, this car is totally stock form, feels so dialed into me. You can hear some turbo whoosh there. You can hear the blow-off valve. Very bumpy roads here. I apologize for all the camera shake. It's not the camera, it's the roads. Nice downshift. These shifts are really instantaneous. You know, the old single clutch transmissions of the 355 or the 360 or even the 430, they don't hold a candle to this car. Second gear is incredible. Wow. Jesus. I think I'm going to put it in auto mode now. I think I was supposed to drive in auto the whole time, but let's see how it does around town, since we're at slow speeds now. Very low to the ground, so we got to make sure we don't bottom out. It's not my car. This is probably the most expensive car I've ever driven. I've driven a Ford GT, but I drove them back when they were new, so they were, you know, 140,000 or 180,000 with all the options. They certainly weren't 400,000. I will be doing a Ford GT review in June, and that car probably is about 300,000, but like I said, the sticker of this was about 383. Worth every penny if you have the means. It's just an incredible car. You know, sports car stiff around town. I apologize, I don't know what suspension setting I'm in. Again, it's not my car. I didn't get a tutorial on it. I was just given the keys. So I'm not sure if I'm in a stiffer suspension mode. Oh, I'm in race mode. Okay, so that's why it's stiff. That makes sense. It's still not unbearable. I could tell you my AMG Mercedes is at least this stiff in its standard setting. And this definitely could be an everyday car. Rob drives it all the time. I mean, you could definitely, you know, if you have the means and you could, you know, deal with the maintenance and obviously be careful where you're parking and insurance, you could certainly use this as an everyday car. It's that comfortable. It's that reliable. Ferraris have come a long way. I don't know where I am or where I'm going, so I'm just following Rob. Rob's driving my 993 Turbo. Check out my channel. Subscribe to my channel, Glenn's Car Collection, GLENNS, Glenn's Car Collection on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. Check out our website, glenscarcollection.com. We have every video I ever made there, as well as articles and buying guide tips, ebooks. All right, guys, I think our drive in the 488 Spyder is coming to an end. So I want to thank you, Rob Ferretti, for letting me drive your awesome car. This is probably one of the best driving experiences I've ever had. I'm sure you follow Rob already. If not, follow Rob at SuperSpeeders Rob on YouTube. Follow myself. Be sure to hit the subscribe button to follow Glenn's Car Collection. And I review people's sports cars. I do long-term tests on my own collection of cars, and plus give you a lot of buying tips and selling tips. So really everything cars. Be sure to check out our website, glenscarcollection.com, and we have even more stuff there, like every video I've ever done, ebooks, videos. But you know what? I'm gonna keep driving this car. Okay, guys, that's the end of our review on Rob Ferretti's Ferrari 488 Spyder. Incredible car, probably the fastest and most expensive car I've ever driven. And you know, McLarens and 2005, 2006 Ford GTs were always my favorite car, but now I'm not so sure. This could actually be my favorite car. Thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to subscribe. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up. Be sure to share this video with your friends, and be sure to leave a positive comment below. All four of those things help our channel to grow and for me to keep making videos. Thanks again for your support. We'll see you next time.